Hi guys, Martin here from Mia. We're going to have a quick look at the Properties tab of the back office tool Rail Homes. As you'll see, we're connected to a live website, miapropertyboutique.com. If I go over to our website, you can see all our properties here, SM0086 for example. Let's go back to the tool, SM0086, and you'll see here it's twice listed. Each row represents a property in a language. So if I turn off Spanish, I'll filter only for the English. Let's leave it on for the moment. So each row is a property, and we have the option of adding lots of different fields to this view, so this table. For example, just showing the features, want to show the post status, published, there's a whole bunch of stuff. But we've created some kind of shortcuts to show, group together information that's relevant. So for example, in the extended view, some extra fields, for example, emissions, energy rating, consumption, there's this availability, we can set the plot size, we can see the price history, the province, a whole bunch of extra fields that we save on the back end. And the valuation view gives us an idea of our property valuation. So this is telling us that, so it's colour coded. Green is undervalued, red's overvalued. I put some fictitious data just for the purpose of demonstration. And for example, this one here, that's SM0086, a quick filter, SM0086, and we can filter very quickly just to see this one property. So it's telling us that the estimated price is 520,780, and it's on the market for 310,000, as you'll see on the website. 310,000, and it's calculating the estimated price and the valuation based on the number of square meters and the average price per unit. So the average price per square meter in this case for a specific area, and that area is determined by the postcode. Now the postcode, when we type it in here, and then we have to set it up and tell what the market price in this postcode is. So let's have a quick look. 03560D, so that's 03560D, El Campeo, Playa Mutuista, 2083, as you see. So if I change that here to 1000, you'll see the valuation change. So obviously as the time goes on, these numbers, the price per unit squares, will change. Now this value here is the price earnings ratio. So and in Spain it's 264, and so what else? Let's clear the filter. If I want to just clear this filter here, I can just click on that. If I want to clear every field here, I click on the clear filter here. So let's search for properties between 150,000 and 200,000. 200, and we see all the properties, and let's turn off all the everything and just show the published. So here's all the properties between 150 and 200,000. Let's be a bit more specific. I want to say en Busot, and there you go. You get the filter Campeo or Mucha Vista, for example. So the final view is the WordPress view, and that gives us a post ID, status of the post, the published date, and the last updated date. So those are the extra fields we see here. And there's a few extra features. For example, we can only show the for rented. Let's clear my filter. We can show the for rent. I can show the for sale, turn the for rent off. I can show only rented and only sold. Now, if you look here, you can see this little eyeball with a dotted dash line. So the sold and the rented ones have the dotted dash line, and not ones that are not sold have the normal icon. Now what does this mean? Basically, if I sell a property, we can mark it, or just right click on the image, for example, and I can say mark this one as sold. Now what this does, it actually flags in the database the property is sold. I can then come here and let's choose a font and create an image. Let's make it bigger and make it -45 degrees. So I can then stick that on my website. I can save it out to my website, save it to my desktop, replace that, and then if I open it, let's see, there's that. Okay, so we can quickly put a sold sign on. Let's go back to our property, and as we will see, if I go into my sold, we'll see that this is no longer in the for sale, it's now moved to sold, and it has this little dashed icon. Now what does this dash thing do? Well, if I look on our website, I'm going to go and do a search for SC30 in English, and it's hidden from the search results. Now it's not hidden from Google, that's the important thing here. Let's just check actually. That's the Spanish, right? So I need to go to the Spanish page, and if I search for SC0030, it won't come up in the search results. Now this property is still on the page. If I go and click on a link here, it's going to take me to the property. It's still in the eyes of Google, but it's not in the property search result. So we can continue to send us leads. This is super important. We can continue to drive traffic to our website even though it's sold. And as you'll see here, the property is marked as sold. This is another feature. We've customized our website to show a sold sign when we mark it as sold. Now it's a very simple change. We're going to record a video. You can see how to do that. It's trivial. So we've got the extra field here with the parcella, the plot. We've got the constructed size here, the sold. So these are little extra features we've added. It's very simple using the tool to put the data in, make one small customization, and you have yourself a modified theme. So I'm going to mark this as available again, so it's not really sold. And if I go back to a for sale sign, this one's SC0030 in English and Spanish, for sale. There you go. So let's come back again. Now if I want to reload a specific property, maybe somebody else has made a change, I just right click and reload it. If I were to change some value, let's say, let's go into the extended view, let's change the consumption here. Right, before I change it, have a look up here at the left hand side next to properties. When I change it, then we see as soon as it's saved, that's live in the database. And we can reload all of the properties. It takes a few seconds to download all the details, all the images, everything it needs. And there you are, that's loaded. So that's basically the property tab in a nutshell. It's pretty intuitive. I'm sure we'll be adding a few new features in the short term. If you have any feature requests, please send us an email to support@mia.systems and we'll look into adding it for you. Hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you in the next video.